Thank y'all. The next tune that we're fixing to do is it's about nightmares, and I think the English term nightmare actually comes from mara, a Scandinavian term that is a spirit that comes and brings bad spirits. It brings bad dreams, so in a sense, this is about that and about that spirit and others. Bad Dreams is a tune that I made, and it's called Hurt, or in Norwegian, and I'm going to sing in Norwegian, just forewarn it. It's called Vondt.
Om vi visker, lille vet du, vondt er det å være til. Og jeg skiver, og jeg svetter, sjelen går fra frost til ild. Syke sauser som skremmer, sinne synker som en sten. Helvete har mange stemmer, selv så har jeg bare. vill man såre makteslös i ängen. Drunkner i min egen tåre då jag skriker som ett djur. Psykesarve syn som skrämmer, sinne synker som en sten. Helvete har mange stämmer, selv så har jag bara en. Vett och vilja åker mest för världens vik. Här toner utan linje åker av med eget skrik. Psykesarve syn som skrämmer, sinne synker som en sten. Helvete har mange stämmer, selv så har jag
Thank you, Elton. Two traditional tunes that we're doing now. One is a mountain abduction tune, and it's called Villner och Bergkongen. It's about a young lady called Villner, and she was abducted by a troll, and he actually seduced her, and he took her into the mountains. And he gave her a magical drink, and that drink is called Viller. And after the third sip, she forgot all about her life on the outside. After that, we're doing a chant, a holding that is said to have been sung by Tomten or Nissen. How should I say this? The evening, 24th of December, many places back home, they still put out porridge for the Nisse or Tomten. And he's a spirit that looks after the farm, basically. But on one occasion, there was this maid that took this porridge out to the Tomten. And she was a bit hungry, so she took a bit of it and took too much of it. She figured she might get away with it. On her way back out from the barn, there's this little creature with this hat on, and long big beard. He's about this tall. And he said to her, and he started chanting, and he chanted like this. So you've been taking the porridge belonging to Tomten, then you get to dance with Tomten. And he danced her around, whirled her around, until she was dead. It's a cautionary tale.
Bit of a thing, isn't it?
There's a lot of them. But that last chant, actually, we could do a little bit of a sing-along, couldn't we?
Oh, yeah. You'll get it.
Yeah, just pray, sing along whenever y'all feel like it. But the first one here is just an instrumental version of that tune about Villner, the young lady that was abducted. Villner och Bergkongen.
så skal du få danse med tomten du. Du med tomten du. Du med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Du med tomten du. Du med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Med tomten du, så skal du med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du. Med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Skal du med danse med tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Du vet I at grøten for tomten du, så skal du få danse med tomten du. Du med tomten du. Med tomten du.
Okay, awesome. Next one we're fixing to do now is about it's a story that my father told me originally, and it's a story about Velskapp. Velskapp is a water spirit, and he lives by certain waterfalls. And moonlit night, you can go out to him. You can and you can throw in the water. You can throw in a leg of ham, and then he'll give you. He'll come and he'll squeeze your fingers, and he'll make you a master player. So there was a man that thought this would be a very good idea. And he took with him this big ham up yonder. And on the way there, he started, again, there's certain themes. He started getting hungry. So he cut a little bit off, and he figured he wouldn't do that much harm. So, and he cut a little bit more, and he had a little meal, let's be honest. And then he got out yonder, and he threw out this into the water. He sat down there with his hands out in the water, and Velskapp came up and squeezed his hands real tight. It hurt real bad. Eventually, he let go, and the man just he got home, and he felt quite good about himself. He figured now he could be a master player, and he found out that he could tune pitch perfect every kind of instrument, but he couldn't play a single tune. Velskapp's Hell, the revenge of Velskapp.
Nå det tiden inne, nå tar han veien fram. Han lurer seg av gårde i den månelyse natt. I rypesekken har han med en skinkesalt og stor. Han på vei mot fossen, der og Velskapp. så det griner, men mye vil han mer. Han vil spille seg av fela, både gråter, såk og ler. I hølen under fossen, i det grumse mørke vann. Der vil han bytte skinken og bli mesterspiller. Kroppen den er sprek og sterk, men viljen den er svak. Det gjør vel ikke noe om jeg tar en liten smak. Nå tar han av seg sekken, og så setter han seg ned. Han skjærer seg en skinkebit på siden 2 og 3. Setter seg på bretten med hendene i vann. Der dukker fossegrimen opp, han griper mannens høv. Han strammer til, det gjør så vondt at mannen skjærer til. Fossegrimen slipper taket og dukker ned og og mannen løper hjem igjen, og er det jo. På veien hjem, forventningsfull, han knugger for seg selv. Nå skal han spille fele, helt i natten er god. Og hjemme tar han fela frem, og gleden den tar slutt. Han banner som en villmann, forsøker jevnt og trø. Han kan stemme uforlignelig, ja, lyte fritt og flå. Men kunne ikke spille, hverken fuge eller slå.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. This next tune is another instrumental, and it's another Swedish one. I'm, by the way, Norwegian born and bred, but my grandma was my father's mother. She was from Sweden. Anyone from Sweden here? Oh, well.
That's all right.
That's all good. Oh, very sorry. Sorry, this is Tro Polska. This is simply a story about trolls. Well, sorry about the microphone things. But yeah, this is an instrumental from I think it's actually from a western part of Sweden, an area called Dalarna, and Yeah, it's simply about trolls. It's called Polska. Thank you so much.
They're sort of nice sort of trolls from the sound of it. Pleasant. No, they sound sweet.
Sounds can be deceiving. Oh well.
Anyway, they can dance.
Some of them. We're fixing to do another one now. This is a medieval tune. It's about another water spirit that's called Nukken. And Nukken abducted a lady called Magnhild. And Villeman, her fiance, he worked out that something was wrong eventually. And then he walked over to the brook where the Nukken was, and he started playing on his golden harp, and that had magical powers. So and he kept on playing, and Nukken had to give away his catch. He had to give up Magnhild. So this is a quite widespread one in Scandinavia. It's called Villeman og Magnhild, and kind of about the power of love. Thank you so much. Another medieval tune. This is called Boom Mokroka, and it's a song that my father used to sing quite a lot. This is my version of it. It's about a man that goes out to get firewood, and he sees this big crawl, and he takes out his bow and arrow and he kills it. And he makes use of various parts of the body. And the beak was big enough for him to make a big boat out of it. And the claw part, the legs and everything became a rake. And the tongue was enough for a whole Christmas meal for him and his family. So this is basically about making the best out of the cards you're dealt, basically. A big crow or other things. Så kan bonde og krocka.
Skog, hei fara i vea skog, så satt ei kråke i lummen og gol. Hei fara, fa turi, tura, tura. Og mannen han tenkte med sjølve steg, hei fara med sjølve steg. Skal tru om den kråka vil drepa meg. Hei fara, fa turil, tura, tura. Og mannen han spente sin båge for kne. Hei fara, sin båge for kne. Så skaut han den kråka, så hodet ned. Hei fara, fa turil, tura, tura. Så spente han føre dei folande tå. Hei fara, dei folande tå. Så kjørte han kråka på låvegård. Hei fara, fa turil, tura, tura. Kjøte han sant og i tyner og fat. Hei fara, i tyner og fat. Og tunga han brukte til julemat. Hei fara, fa turil, tura, tura. Av nebbet så laga han kyrkjebåt. Hei fara, kyrkjebåt, så folk kunne segla fråt. Hei fara, fa turil, tura, tura. Av tarmane laga han tåpareip. Hei fara, tåpareip. Og kløle han brukte til møkkagreip. Hei fara, fa turil, tura, tura. Og den som ikke kråka kan ete så, hei fara kan ete så. Han ikke vært ei kråke å få. Hei fara, fa turil, tura, tura.
Thank you. Next tune is about a pond back home in the county close to where I was growing up, or basically part of the area where I was growing up. There's a pond there that has rotten smell, and that's because of a story that took. There's a bet that took place between a female troll called Wheaty and King Olaf, and they were betting on who could finish first. He was affected to build himself a church, and she was affected to build a bridge across the water. And she lost the bet, and she got so angry that she tore off her leg and she threw it across the across the fjord, yeah. Across the fjord, and then where it landed, this became the Jägarpytten in Hula County. And I actually used to think that he was there these days, but I think it's mainly flowers growing there now. I saw it in the mid 80s, 1980s. But since it has since ceased to exist. But this is the story of how that came to be. You get up it.
Kristin kirke ville Ola sette av. Det likte ikke Jigra, hun var en hissig blå. Hun var en hissig blå. Så hun gikk de et veddemål, og Jigra trollen nå. Kirken blir nok ikke reist før jeg får bygget bro. Før jeg får bygget bro. Der tar du feil, så kom nå. For jeg skal bygge kjapt. Jeg blir nok fortest ferdig, og dermed har du tapt. Og dermed har du tapt. I nattens mulm og mørke etter Tigra, tarv og sten. Men etter hvert så ble det klart at hun var litt for sen. At hun var litt for sen. Tvers over fjorden gikk et en natt så stjerneklar. Kong Olav Digres arbeidsfolk, de bygget og de bar, de bygget og de bar.
Thank you. This next one is actually, sorry. It's a tune about a young lady that outwits the devil in wordplay. Pardon me for a second.
How's everybody going tonight? How deadly was Courtney and Snooks?
Well, and Courtney made this poster as well. So thank you so much for that. That was beautiful.
What is higher than the tree? 99 mountains. What is deeper than the sea? 99 mountains. Heaven's higher than the tree. 99 mountains, hell's deeper than the sea. 99 mountains. What is lighter than a heart? 99 mountains. What is greener than a tree? 99 mountains. What is smoother than the grave? Goes away oh, and it's greener than the grass. 99 mountains, flattery is smoother than the grass. And I will you have your razor's line. Sign 99 day, and I never shall be blind. Sign 99 Yes, stranger, my question line. Sign 99 day, you're one of God's, you're none of mine. You're the way
We're doing some tunes every now and again that are, well, they're not Nordic as such, but they're part of this broad belt of shared culture and shared traditions. One of them is, the one we just sang is a battle between destructive forces and the South. And they're battling in words. That's also in Nordic traditions. There's quite a lot of that. Next one is called Tamlin Reel. You want to say something?
Thanks, everyone, for coming out and joining us here in Ghana land. Song's Tamlin. It's about a young fella that was taken by the Queen of the Fairies and rescued by a woman. I guess that kind of comes back around.
Power of love.
By the power of love, that's it. We're going to do it a little bit different. This is a great one to clap along to. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Okay, that's us. We're done. Unless you want to do. One more. Have we got time for one more?
Why not?
Thank you.
Come in, maestro.
Hey.
What are we doing?
Come on, maestro.
You're the one.
Oh, no. Okay. This is a real new one.
We do have some vinyls as well, if y'all have time and will. But also, I was meant to say also a thank you to Jean Bauer at Radio Adelaide. She's been promoted this, what we're doing. And they, Radio Adelaide 101.5 FM. They support loud folk music.
And thank you very much to Snooks and Courtney for suggesting this collaboration. And thank you so much to Kevin for your wonderful sound. Thank you. And to the Wheaty, thank you to the Wheat Sheaf Hotel. What a treasure. What a treasure. So that was to leave you with some cheery thoughts.